Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Back again to my channel Nazareth. Okay, everyone. In this occasion, I will present my presentation about psycholinguistic. What is psycholinguistic itself? Psycholinguistic is a combination between word psychology and also linguistic. Then, psycholinguistic is science, the studying of the features of psychology and also neurobiologies from human that human can get using and also understanding the language. In this psycholinguistic, we will learn about language comprehension, language production, language comprehension, and also the theories of psycholinguistic itself. There is two theories of psycholinguistic. The first is behaviors theory, and the second is cognitive theory. And then we can learn also the founder of psycholinguistic itself, and then the important studying of psycholinguistic, then the reason why we learn about psycholinguistic, and then factor the affect language disorder, and also the treatment uh, is that language disorder can occur. We will discuss about it. Okay, everyone. The first is language acquisition. Language acquisition is getting language is the process of human that getting the ability to catch, to use, and also to product the language itself, to communicate with other. Everyone, this capacity is start from syntaxes and also phonologies, and also the comprehension of the vocabulary, this phonology, like uh, how that language, that sound of the language is produced. Okay, everyone, the next material is language production. Everyone, in psycholinguistic, language production is to be two product. The first is oral language, and the second is written language. In psycholinguistic also, uh, so the all the concept from the conceptualing, the concept itself, or deciding the concept until the translate, how human translate that concept. And then this concept has been describing into two model. The first is lexical, and the second is serial model. Okay, everyone, continue with the next point. And the next point is language comprehension. Everyone, the process of the sentences happen, every reader or the listener process their language by the context of isolation or the context of dialogue. But most of the researchers say that the understanding of their language is from their speech, understanding their language from their speech without the context. Okay, everyone, continue to the next point. The next point here is the theories of psycholinguistic. Everyone, here there are two theory of psycholinguistic. The first is behaviors theory, and the second is cognitive theory. For the first behaviors theory, this theory is for a changing of behaviors from someone. And behaviors theory is use stimulus and response. Everyone, when someone study in the class, like teacher do something that make the student follow it. That is the example. This is example of behavior theory. Then students follow the behavior, the good behavior. That is the goal. For the second is cognitive theory. Everyone, the cognitive theory, the goal is for changing how someone think, how someone feel something. Like when your children study with you, show something like attention word, like no parking here. You can show it, and let your children feel it, how their respond, how their answer. It's something like that. Okay, everyone. For the next is the founder of psycholinguistic itself. The founder is Wilhelm Wundt. The name is Wilhelm Wundt, and he is a doctor and also professor and also modern psychology from German. He was born in German on 16th of August 18 and 32. He ever studied in University Hamburg Berlin, and also he knows now as the modern psychology, and also the father of experimental psychology. Okay, everyone, the next is the importance of studying psycholinguistic. What is the importance? The importance of studying psycholinguistic is very, very important, because from studying this science, we can learn, we can know, we understanding about how human produce their language, how language disorder from someone, or we have a children, or we have a friend who have language disorder. We can learn why, we can learn how to heal it. So we can also avoid the language disorder, something like that. Okay, that is the importance of studying language psycholinguistic. Okay, everyone, the next is the reason why study psycholinguistic. Okay, everyone, the reason of studying psycholinguistic. Everyone, when we study this psycholinguistic, after we know the problem of production of language, or the comprehension of language, we can solve the problem of production of our language, especially when our environment, we have a children, we have a friend, we have boyfriend, or we have a wife, or we have someone that we love, but our someone who we love has a problem of production or the comprehension or understanding the language, we can solve it or we can uh, avoid it. That is the reason of studying psycholinguistic. Okay, everyone, the next point is language disorder. Everyone, language disorders is uh, disorders of production of language from someone. Uh, the difficulties of someone who has language disorder is from the products, the how they product their language. Usually, the difficulties of language disorder is the understanding of their language, uh, usually from the syntaxis, morphology, and semantic. He can or she can say normally, like we can say in Indonesian is tedal. It's something like that. And the next is the factor. What is the factor of language disorder? The factors, usually there is a genetic disease from the story of their family, and also the verbal environment. When our child uh, has a good environment, this environment can affect how they feel, and then uh, it is affect to their feel and also their saying, their speech, to products the language itself. It's something like that. Okay, everyone, the last is the treatment of a language disorder. Maybe we can wonder about language disorder. Is that can cured? The answer of my answer is yes, he can, but not normally, not perfect. The treatment is we can do two approach do the treatment. The first is behavior treatment, and the second is psychotherapy, or we can say cognitive therapy or cognitive treatment. The first for behaviors, like psychology theory, uh, the behaviors theory, we can do something. uh, this effect is our child who diagnosis of language disorder, they can follow our activities, and the result is the changing of their behavior. For the second is the cognitive theory. Like I say before, the cognitive theory, we can do it by like talk with our children and giving the question for them, and think, give attention for their response, how they respond our question, how they feel to answer it. It's something like that. Okay, thank you for all the audience. Thank you very much for your nice attention. That is the defining or the describing of psycholinguistic from me, and I say thank you very much for the nice attention, and I'm sorry if there is a mistake from my speaking, and thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.